So the ceiling. What is special about this ceiling? If you've ever gone to Paisley Park, then you know the ceiling at Prince's home was a hand-painted cloud mural. And the story behind that, I was told, is that he wanted the roof to feel limitless. He wanted to feel open. He didn't want to feel like he was inside of a building. And so I thought that would be quite interesting to bring that into the camper because it's such a small space. But I didn't want it to feel closed in. The diamond tufted is beautiful. I was going to rip it out. My husband was like, no, I think it's really cool. So I had spray painted it and it looks really nice. However, I felt like it looks small in here. And so I wanted something that was going to elevate the space. And so I got this, it's actually a backdrop that I ordered on Amazon. And I I'm so sorry. I stapled it to the roof. When I took the roof off, that's in another video, and deconstructed everything, I put this backdrop on top of the vinyl tufting. And I think it came out really well. That's a fan that I just kind of have hanging up there, and it blows really well. So we won't be hot because I am so hot right now. But I feel like it'll keep us cool at night. Now, let's talk about the roof part. I don't know what you want to call this here. This is supposed to be some type of vinyl enclosure, and then they had windows. But I felt like the space was so small that it would be hot. And I am hot right now, and hot in nature, if that makes sense. And I don't want to be hot when we go out camping. So my husband came up with the idea to use those mosquito door nettings when you walk outside as the base for it. And I was like, oh, that would be cool. So then that way you can block out the mosquitoes, allow air to come in, and just, I don't know, kind of be a little bit more open with nature. So that's what we got. That came out really well though. So put new screws in because everything was like rusted. And I think this was rusted from cooking over time. And so he repainted that so that way we can have more of a fresher, cleaner look. So that came out really well. Put in new screws everywhere because it was so hard using the screws. They were just like rusted. So let's go to, this was just a closet. It had a bar across, repainted everything. I made shelves for this and added like, I don't know what you want to call it, but like a little lip brace to make sure that if anything slid, it wouldn't come out. And these will be bins, whether this is the food bins and then clothes in there. It's a good size bin, but it's actually a lot of space in there, shockingly. This would be for vacuum seal bags to put the beddings and pillows in there, so that way it can take up less space inside of the bays. The refrigerator is not the original refrigerator, but whoever had the camper before, they put a refrigerator in there because the buddies were drinking beers. These are the original cabinets, and changed the hardware in the entire camper from our neighbor. Such a blessing. Really, really wonderful to have great people in your life. Have not changed the door, but we'll address that another day. Last but not least, we're going to go into our bathroom. So these towels are from Wise Isle. They're supposed to be very light and user-friendly towel where you are using them for showers or the beach if you get wet, but they dry quickly. So that's the benefit of these towels. And it came with a washcloth, and you know, gotta have a washcloth. So a little bitty bag to take that in there. So if we go to Planet Fitness, we have something to grab with our toiletries and kind of get in and out. Little toiletry rack to try to figure out what we need in there. An extra light in case we're boondocking. Wanted to make sure we had sufficient lighting, so charged it with a USB. A little toilet paper rack, got that from Temu. More wallpaper inside of the bathroom. I think that it just freshens it up, makes it look more put together. It was very dark, very drab, yellow toilet. No flooring piece there. So changed the flooring. So that came out really nice. Add a little flower for decoration. It's such a small space. I didn't really want to take up too much. This is a paper towel holder, so we can have extra toilet paper. Added a cell phone holder, so that way when you're in here, you can put your cell phone someplace and not have to hold it while you're in the restroom. Put your cell phone down. So that's cool. And I ordered a portable bidet. We are bidet fans. Gotta have a bidet on the road. So it'll sit in like a little case there, and you can just use that. And then we have extra water for that. I created hooks so we can hang up some coats. I cut a big, I guess it's a shoe caddy. I don't know what you call that. They have all the different pockets. So I cut the bottom row down and added it so we can each have 2 pairs of shoes or slippers to put in there. And sewed that up, attached that on with some screws. This cabinet is right under the sink, so we'll just have some, I don't know, cleaning supplies and stuff there. And then our collapsible water bottles, I don't know what you call them, but it's for us to have our clean drinking water. So one will go in the car and then one will sit here. The furnace has been a nightmare. Could not get the furnace to work. It is a great furnace is what I'm told, but I did see some campers had burn marks there, so I'm not really sure what I want to do with that. Took it to Home Depot, flushed it out, cleaned it, and it will light on the pilot. However, it will not turn over to light. So that's okay. So I ordered a car heater. So we'll see how that works. And it connects to an ashtray, not an ashtray, I'm sorry, a car lighter. So we do have that. So we'll see how that works out. I bought some extra adapters that's in this extra electronic drawer. So while we're boondocking, you plug that up to a cigarette lighter and you have electrical outlets. So that will work in case if we need to plug like a fan in or something else, it'll be connected to the battery. The battery's in this bay here with the, what do you call that thing? Water pump. That's it. So it's connected with that and it connects to the battery. So this bay is the battery, the water pump. And this bay has the reserved water for the sink in the kitchen area there. So I think I did really nice on the cushions. I just want to bring that back and say that. Everything has taken about 2 months to do. Just a little drawer, some silverware, gotta have some gloves, foil paper. This was to light the stove as well as the furnace. So not using that, but the stove is really, really nice. And I'm excited to cook in here. Well, I think that's it. There's tons of extra videos, footages of the renovation and my ups and downs. And how lovely it's been. It's been a great 2 months. I can tell you that. I'm happy that it's come to an end. I am looking forward to us getting on the road, testing it out, and see where Paisley will take us. Thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed.